I don't always podcast, but when I do, it's Jett Theory Radio. Live from the ATX, and welcome to Jett Theory Radio. This is our very first episode. I am David, but you may know me better as the one they call Jetter. I want to thank you in advance for tuning in, giving our podcast a try, as we have our very first discussion with our first guest, the entire band, well, almost entire band, of Later Days. As always, the man that you'll be hearing to my left, joining me with each podcast, is going to be Mr. Gale Murrin.
The Shady Justice. The voice of reason.
Don't mind him, folks. It's just been a long night, and he's just full of himself these days. Gale, how excited are you for the first podcast?
I'm excited. We get to go learn about a tour, which I went on.
Oh, you guys went on tour. We had discussions about that. We got into nerdy subjects like Pokemon Go, which I know you enjoyed immensely during the taping of the podcast.
Oh, it's fantastic. I just love my Pokemon. Oh, sorry, had to throw up.
Don't worry, we get into lots of other conversations. This will be the first of two that we'll sit down and talk with the band. And between each segment, we spliced in a sample of some of their musics. I do highly recommend going and checking them out. They are on Spotify. You can find them on Amazon Prime. I just found out this morning I could say, "Hey, Alexa, play some Later Days," and Alexa would play it. The little Echo, my Echo Dot and the Echo itself.
Yes, they're also on iTunes.
All right, and here we go. Okay, your brain is being fueled by some sort of green canned beverage right there. What do you have right there in front of you to quench the thirst?
Today I'm drinking Circle in honor of their 6th anniversary on March 11th. I'm drinking Envy. Now Sam's drinking it.
Ain't no Later Days beer, but that's fine.
I know it's not.
Yeah, why weren't you drinking something like that?
You drink the Later Days
That's
beer.
okay. That's okay. We'll let this slide for you
It's
this
an
one time.
anniversary beer, Cheddar.
That's fine.
Anniversary.
So,
It's okay.
first anniversary of
Does
doing this
anniversaries
podcast.
mean nothing to you?
No.
Are
Well,
we not going to have
they
an
will.
anniversary episode?
They will.
Yeah,
There's a certain anniversary.
When's
I'm
your
hoping.
anniversary? 310 or 311?
311.
311 is a good band.
Chill. Here we go.
And what is the color of your energy?
Dude, I'm trying to come original.
It's green.
It's amber.
It's amber green. So original.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
It's gonna be long.
This is technically going to be our first one that we're going to be out. So we've got several guests, and we have several guests for a reason, because we have an entire band on today.
Yes.
Fresh from their, do we want to say the Continental U.S. tour? Is that a good descriptor there?
East Coast, Midwest.
I believe it's
Continental breakfast tour.
The Continental, fresh from their Continental Breakfast Tour,
Sponsored by Denny's.
sponsored by Denny's.
Next tour.
We have
Here's a real grand. The tour was a real grand slam.
Later Days is on the podcast.
We played 2 shows in Miami. Jesus Christ.
As one very important person who's not here right now, but hopefully we'll be saying later. Here we go.
I got the VIP. Very important posing. Let's do this.
Should we introduce them?
Yes, yeah, let's go around. Go introductions.
VIP.
VIP.
Can you do the real introduction? Give me Nathaniel posing right now.
My name is Nathan Philip Natanya Posen, a.k.a. Young Morrissey, a.k.a. El Papel, a.k.a. the owner of FYF Records.
DJ Stinking.
And stuff like that.
DJ Old Ass Weed.
DJ Old Ass Weed.
So who's standing to my left?
God, I don't have a clever title like that. Sam Rich, a.k.a. Dumpster James Dean. That's all I got on that one.
And then back, though, since we only have a limited amount of space up here at the bar, there's a peanut gallery going over on the couch. Guys, give a shout out.
Who's Dog's
Hey, I'm Brendan. I don't have a nickname.
Brendon.
I'm Brendan.
It's actually
What do
a
you play?
pop punk Richard
I
Simmons.
sing in the band, and I work at City Gear.
Okay. And who else is on the couch?
We got Maddie, I can't help where I'm from, Angst.
All right, what do you play?
I play the 4-string.
Play the mouth harp.
Play the retard guitar.
I play the washboard in the goddamn tub.
Fucking jaw harp. It's actually a Jew harp. Oddly enough, that's a real thing. Well, I have one. I'll bring it over. It's called. It said box says Jew harp.
The box said
The
it.
box says it.
It's not like a Jewish piano. Cash register.
All right, my parents should probably see this. Let's get it.
All right.
Oh, we've got, there's a lot I want to talk to you guys, especially coming back from the tour. How do you feel?
I'm tired.
Tired? Stressed out? Relaxed? You've had like what, almost a week since the last show?
Has it been a week? Probably.
No.
Like 5 days.
No, we played on Saturday. It's been 6 days.
It's been 6 days. 6 days since we last saw Lynn.
Yeah.
No, we all just got back to work and we were all just like texting each other, realizing how much we totally hate our jobs and totally hate being back in Austin.
Unless you're listening, love it.
Great. Austin's great.
Great, love that job.
South by's great.
Making the money,
There's
doing
no
the
traffic
stuff.
right now at all.
No traffic now, but it's going to be
None.
coming up soon. Do you guys have any days planned for South by?
Just the last day.
Where at?
Playing the Dirty Dog on the 19th.
No.
Playing Grizzly.
No, never mind.
Oh.
Playing Grizzly Hall on the 19th.
Our friends are playing Dirty Dog tomorrow, 311 Day. Gold Steps and Forever Starts Today are playing.
that tomorrow?
And I think Hitting Subset are playing tomorrow.
It really is.
We're
I'm
playing
not happy about that.
on Sunday, the 19th at Grizzly Hall with our friends in Charmer, Almost Famous Friends. Concept is playing and Will. It's going to be pretty dope.
There you
Wanna
go.
get that a little bit
You like
closer
that
so it's
plug?
loud
There
and
you go.
clear.
Plug it.
Can you plug that loud and clear?
Like a butt.
Yeah.
Grizzly Hall.
Grizzly
Playing
Hall?
Grizzly Hall on the. Is this gonna premiere before then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, shit. Sam, I defer to you.
Man, I don't know where.
Man, I don't know what.
Well,
My
playing-
surf band's playing
playing-
tomorrow at
You
Nomad.
guys got the man with all the words,
true.
the voice of later days.
It's true.
Let's switch out.
Wait, I want to plug my other band. My other band's playing tomorrow. The Del Vipers, we're a surf band, instrumental surf band from Austin, Texas. Been around
actually
about
pretty good.
like 8 or 9
They're
years.
so good.
I like them.
We're playing Surf by Surfeast at Nomad Bar.
Nerf knees.
I'm gonna be playing Sleep by Sleep West.
Nap by.
Nap by
North.
Nate East.
Is the
Brendo.
stage just your bed, I
We're
assume?
doing it.
Sam got Nick started.
All right, hey, let's do it. Let's make a rule for this whole podcast game. Every
Well, this
time.
is his.
No, I know. I'm saying this is gonna liven up the conversation.
Can we?
Can we? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Can
No.
we? To flavor things up as the night goes on, because
Cool.
we're gonna get saucy as the night goes on with material. Every time we do a peanut gallery change, we do.
I am
Do
not.
you guys
doing
want to
that.
line
I
them
just-
up?
I have
I
work.
just
I'll
pantomime
just-
I have
shots.
work tomorrow morning, and I defer my shots to this.
I'll just let you know we got some endurance going because this is going to be this. I'm assuming is going to be an extra long one, so we're going to cut it up. So
We'll do it.
as long as you can.
Sure, we'll cheers. That's fine. That's fine.
Cheers.
Everything's fine. No, we're fine. We're good.
Cheers by Cheers West.
So then, okay, back
So
to
official plug.
official plug, please.
Later Days next show is at Grizzly Hall on Sunday, March 19th. We're playing the South by Southwest Hangover with some really great bands, Concepts, Unwill. We're playing with our friends in Charmer and Almost Famous Friends, and there's a lot of other great bands playing there. Come and Take It Productions is throwing it on. It's going to be a great event. Everybody should come out and party. We hope to see you there. Was that a good plug?
That's a good plug. I like
right.
that. That gets it all out
Alright,
there.
I really I kind of blacked out there for a moment because I've been drinking for a while, so it took a while for me to gather that.
But it's all just it comes just naturally. You just got that
Thanks.
flow going. And just,
Thank you, I appreciate it. This is my radio voice, baby.
it's a radio.
Alright, well-
You get that deep down.
He's a real high stepper.
Because I did want to talk a little bit about Austin and the different scenes here. Because this is technically my third South by Southwest year I've been here.
Yeah.
The first year I didn't go see any bands or anything like that. Didn't go to any concerts. I think we walked around. We did interactive, right, Murren?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got all that fun stuff there. And then last year, I went walking around, I think more on the east side, just a couple of spots with a couple of friends, bands, like
We
nothing
got
big.
drunk and tried to drink at the Turkish house last year.
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
totally
Were you
At
there?
the Russian
No,
house?
he
Was
wasn't.
it the Russian
I
house?
think it was a Turkish
He
house.
wasn't there.
We were trying
It was
to
a
get.
Polish house.
We were trying to get in a Third Eye Blind,
Yeah,
right?
it's a Polish house.
No, it was the Russian house.
Was
It's
it?
the Russian house.
the Russian
We were
house.
trying to get into
Yes.
Third Eye Blind, and the
Yeah.
door guy was like, "There's no way you guys are gonna get in," and we were
kept-
just waiting in line there. And he's like, "You guys can't stand here," and we were like, "This is public, right?
Yeah,
Can
because
we not
there's a
stand
picture
here?"
of me in a weird hat.
There's about 10. It's about 10 pictures of the girly drinks I got Kyle at the Jackalope. It's a good time.
Sweet
No,
Kyle.
and me and Bender got
Bender did not get in. He watched from the outside.
no, but he we went and got that chicken, Gus's chicken.
Oh,
I was a vegetarian at the time.
that
Yeah,
you
I know.
just heard some
Now
of the in-sync vocal harmonizing that happens naturally between Nate and I.
Well, I was there.
You guys hit it just in the right spot. It was good.
It's fucking beautiful.
We finished each other's.
So, paragraphs
That's right. We're long talkers. We talk long.
and hard.
If you're gonna talk long, you better talk hard.
Great like old. We're big fans of yours, do cooks.
So where's the good spots in this year? Because I'm still I still am relatively new to like the entire Austin music scene
I
and
feel
getting to know
like
it.
South by is not for us anymore. You know what I mean?
How
like,
so?
like
Well, let me say, speak for yourself there, just because, like, I
know.
it's always a little different person
Well,
to person.
originally South by was started because all the bars were losing business. You know, in the '80s, so they did this South by thing, and it was really small. And now it's just this kind of like this global party that everybody knows about. You know what I mean? So it's like.
Yeah, I see a lot of like people just flying to town and stuff like that. The special
Yeah.
acts, like you said, Third Eye Blind last year and stuff like that. Is there, like, for me, it's still relatively new. It's still something cool. Like, yes, for anybody who's like been here and it's like the 10th year running doing it, it
Yeah.
can be a hassle because you've got like life and work stuff. And
Yeah.
the traffic jam is, I'm sure,
That being
wonderful.
said,
A lot of us
plenty of
service-
people make a ton of money renting out rooms.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it's great for business in the city
Yeah.
and local economics, no doubt. And I think it, like anywhere, it will always be cool when you have great bands and actors and innovators coming to your city. That will always be cool. I think sometimes the thing that will negatively affect it is when people go there just for the sake of being there versus for the sake of, I want to discover new bands, or I want to discover new films, or I want to discover new technology.
Is this really is South by then really the place to go for new bands? Because like
Well, I mean,
could be seriously just like
well, when I look at the lineup, I see a lot of bands that I don't know. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's absolutely, but it's going to vary from person to person.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you're in Austin, there is a very high probability that you are going to discover
Mm-hmm.
a band that you've never heard of before that may pique your interest
Mm-hmm.
and is worth further investigation, listening to more of their records or seeing them at more venues with other bands. Certainly, I think it's a breeding ground for great music. There's no doubt about that, in my opinion.
I will say when I went last year, I did get to stop at the Russian House, which was really nice because they had like just Eastern European musicians there, Korean bands were there. It was a nice eclectic,
It's a cool
like
spot.
worldly like mix.
Sure.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'd never expected like the sound or anything in that venue to really be as good as it was because it's
Yeah.
pretty
And it
much
was rad.
like just a
Yeah.
very narrow, long hallway
Yeah.
Yeah.
with like good fine dining.
It sounded
yeah.
pretty good in there, and it was just a
Yeah,
rad
because you're
show.
right
Hell yeah.
there and you're just seeing all this stuff and like.
It's the shit, dude.
I mean, if you have the time, South by is awesome. It's like, I remember we used to just go downtown all day, and you'd find yourself in a situation where you'd go see a band like Norma Jean, and then you'd leave, walk around a corner, and in a back alley there'd be LL Cool J. So, like, there's that cool, all the unannounced shows and all the stuff like that. If you have the time, South by is incredible, A
Any
lot
good,
of us downtown service people don't really get that kind of time during.
Let's check in with the
South by.
Peanut Gallery. Peanut Gallery, how you guys feeling about South by?
Yeah, you heard it, folks.
You heard
Yep.
it. Sam
Awkward
gives two-
silence.
Sam
I
gives.
actually love South by when you can see like your favorite artist play in like a furniture store at 3:17 p.m. for like 7 people doing like an acoustic set. Like,
Yeah.
that's what's amazing
For
about
sure.
it. If you're active and you're engaged and immersed in that and like trying to find what's what, it can be really fun. Man.
Absolutely.
It can be really fun, but you have to really give a solid week of yourself to
For
make it
sure.
happen.
Yeah.
And your
That, there's a coworker of mine who took this entire next week off just because she wanted to get around and just like see all of South by that she
it
could.
is a
So-
lot of work.
That being said, is the like platinum badge or super badge? You think those are still worth it? for the
Depends
money?
who you are. If you're local and you hang out downtown a lot, you probably know the people that can get you into any show. It's on a person by person basis, but for film, certainly. You know what I mean? Like if you want to go to all the premieres and all the stuff like that, you can't beat it. Same thing with tech. Or like if you want to see a keynote speaker, I think that's one of the coolest things about South by. I think there's some pretty
I think it's the
Good.
same thing with film.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is Garth Brooks one of the people this year? There's something.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
cool.
Isn't Fassbender and Ridley Scott pretty much talking?
Oh,
about
right.
Alien, like right now.
Yeah, yeah.
As we're doing this.
Song to song
Yeah,
for.
they're talking about Covenant and all that right now.
Well, there's also Terrence Malick's new film with Ryan Gosling. Song to Song just came out. I believe Fassbender's in that as well.
My cousin's at that right now. She's been snapping.
For real, yeah. So I think I myself have never purchased a platinum wristband, so I couldn't tell you whether or not it's worth it. But I think that immersing yourself in that environment, whether it's for free shows or to go to official events, at least one time is absolutely worth finding out for yourself.
Yeah.
Whether it's something that you're into. And I think for most people who are really just appreciate the arts, whether it's music or film or technology or whatever, I think people will
And
get something out
we
of
all
it.
agree
I
for
would
the
say.
person who's flying in, who's
Oh,
not
yeah.
from Austin. That's probably.
Oh,
Like,
if you're
bro-
here for an experience, you got nothing to do but go downtown and
Yeah.
enjoy,
Party
and
is-
you're like here to party.
The free
Yeah.
drinks.
I mean, that's
You're gonna have a good time.
That's why I don't have the same sense of jadedness as
I'm
other
just-
friends of
I'm
mine
not even
who's
jaded.
just like have the we're just
Of course not.
I'm like more burnt out on South by
Well,
than I'm jaded. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
last year, I was like, I can give myself one day to drink, one day to party, and that's it. And that's it's kind of how I can do it.
Every day.
Patrick's Day.
is that's
17th, next Friday.
next Friday.
Ooh, we gonna get wild, baby. Yeah, the thing about Austin is thing about Austin is you have Austin City Limits, you have South by. Used to have Fun Fest, which is now Sound on Sound Fest. So Austin is a melting pot of a music city with festival after festival after festival, all of which are just phenomenal. And for a long time, the scene was very defined by that festival sort of who are the big artists or bands that are attracting people to these festivals. And for a while there, and still continuing to, and rightly so, because it's kind of the thing. There's indie and pop and folk, and these are chart toppers, and there's great performers there. But for a while there, Austin got almost exclusively associated with just those genres of music, kind of forgetting about a local scene of punk and rock and hip hop and EDM and all these other genres. And so I think that it's great for these festivals to come to town. It's great for the city, obviously, and they're a great time for patrons, for sure. If you're purchasing a wristband, you're going to have a good time. There's no doubt about that. But I think that there is, to Nate's point, when we were speaking with Peter Blackstock from Austin American Statesman, Nate said that there's a real resurgence of the emo alternative, kind of late 90s, early 2000s alternative scene. And I think he's absolutely right about it. I mean, we saw there's an NPR headline the other day on Facebook that was talking about how there's a dwindling local music scene in Austin. And I think that's alternative facts. Okay, I love NPR, but there's so many good local rock bands here, and I don't even, well, honestly, there's so many good local bands, but I can just name you some rock bands, but even beyond that, there's so much that I don't know that is worth outsiders and people who live in Austin discovering, for sure.
And see, like I've never had really a disappointing show anywhere I've been, and it's still like there's a variety of music that I like listening to, and I get it everywhere, and I really like. Between all those different genres you said, and even more, I'm still enjoying it. Like I still like it. There's not, I mean, not to plug anybody or anything like that, but the last show I went to here in Austin, it was a live show that just, my goodness, the roof just came off the place, and the band members.
Was that?
Wait, you didn't come to a
It
release
was-
show,
it-
did you?
It was who?
Was it Luego Diaz?
Something akin to. Now you got like full-on nerds, full-on nerds I know up here.
Okay.
Who? Me? Fuck you.
With the Ecto Cooler High C, drinking that away. Yes.
You have to get me some of that.
Definitely. Seriously, get yourself a can here in a few
Yeah,
moments.
well,
It's
our
well
buddy
worth it.
Mihal gave us three cases when we were in.
Yeah, that was fucking fantastic.
Oh.
Juice box style.
Jukebox. Oh, where did he get that?
I don't know where you got that.
I did
I've-
probably bought it at a Walmart.
see,
That's where he buys his Topo Chico. You can buy Topo Chico in most Walmarts.
I have been trying at the finest Wally Worlds here in Austin,
Mm-hmm.
all around Austin. I've yet to see a boxed beverage in the High C Ecto Cooler flavor.
well, I would have given you one,
I
but
can.
Eric threw them out. I watched him walk them to the dumpster, and I was like, I would have drank.
Why? So you just went around touring.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a closet scenario. If it's all right to say this, you're a
Definitely.
Pokemon goer.
Yes.
Okay. Just well, I'm a recovering Pokemon goer, but I'm wondering, did you stop and see any good Pokemon Go stops out there? Out in the tour?
Actually, no. I logged on a couple times just to see if there was a difference with like the area, if I would see something different.
Spoiler alert.
And I actually didn't.
I
It
went
was
to
the same stuff that there is here. Mostly, I was just checking gyms to see. Ooh, what's the big stuff?
Trying
that
to
people
spread a
have?
seed.
and understandably so, because that's what you got to do to win the game. When I went to Illinois back in October and vacation there, and like the Chicago area and stuff, I did the same thing. I'm like, I'm gonna see region-specific Pokemon unlock them and all that fun stuff. Nope, nada. It was disappointing.
Yeah, it was.
And
Not that I care a whole lot because the game has totally just like died off from where it was, even when they introduced the Gen 2 stuff. But
there was
it was more of just I'm curious, what do they have? And then I was like,
Yeah, and for those who are listening in and are still, not bored to tears with this conversation because it's uber nerdy, I understand. You're probably like Gail over here in the corner giving the thumbs down to the camera, which cannot be displayed in microphone form unless he.
Oh, you're right. Pokemon Go.
that's all right. It's all right.
That's all right. Hey, you know what? There is a different nerdy topic that I'm pretty sure we all can get behind.
Yes.
Apparently, March 10th is Mario Day because Mario, M-A-R, is March. The I is in 1, 0. It's Mario Day.
By the time
Like my glass I'm drinking from, it's a warp pipe glass.
I see that.
It's my stolen birthday present from one Eric Braun.
That's pretty awesome.
oh yeah, I thought that looked a little familiar.
I forgot that was stolen.
Yeah.
You just decided.
Well, no, it wasn't. Well, it wasn't stolen. I opened his cabinet. It was there, and I said, "I'm taking this because it's my birthday." And he said, "Okay."
So here's the real question: which character from Mario do you identify with, and why?
Are we talking about Mario Kart, or are we
Talking
talking
about Mario Universe, not
the entire universe?
yeah.
I'd like to say Luigi because he always plays second fiddle and he's never up there in front.
Aw.
And he's awesome.
But you're Mario today, baby.
Oh, Mario right now, but just sharing
You
the
are a
wealth.
tall,
So-
lanky man. You can jump
But,
pretty high. It's high enough.
What's that vertical?
About, I don't know, 3-4 inches maybe.
I am.
If I bring my knees up to my chest, 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you had to guess, who would?
You got hops.
Oh yeah. Murray's got more hops in his beer can than I do.
I'm a Wario guy
You're a Wario?
through and through.
What's
So obvious too, because I'm just mischievous, man.
just mischievousness?
What are you?
Mischievous as fuck. I'm trying to burn it all down. You know, I'm not like Bowser where I gotta kidnap anybody, but like
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm a Goomba.
I'm
just
total
I'm
Goomba.
pointless.
Total
Just
Goomba.
pointless.
You're just sitting there, la la la, crush me on the head.
Yep.
Pretty
Yep.
much.
Murrin, Mario Day. Who are you?
Toad.
Toad?
You're kind of a toad.
I'm Toad.
Total toad.
No, you have the option now. You can be any colored Toad you want.
Oh.
Yeah. So what flavor Toad? You the original Toad? You the princess in another castle Toad?
No. I'm Blue Toad.
Blue Toad.
Why is that your favorite color?
No.
I feel like it's masculine.
No.
Can't be pink.
Because he sort of disappears when he jumps in the sky.
Yes.
That's fair.
So you're the devil player in the new Mario Brothers. I don't think. Have you ever played the new Super Mario Brothers?
No, I haven't yet.
The Wii version where you can have like 4 players up at once.
It's
No,
good.
I have not. It is
good.
good.
It is. It's seriously fun. And I've never played 4-player. I think I might have once, like one half level with some peeps, and it was
Like the candy?
no, like the new Super Mario, like where you.
Peeps candy?
Oh, peeps. Yes, you're referring to that. I call my friends peeps.
Have you ever put a peep in a microwave?
I have. It goes.
Have you put
It
two
goes-
peeps in a microwave with toothpicks and they battle each other?
Viewers, that sounds so much fun.
Yes.
Try that at home.
Try that at home. No, we got video cameras. We can just record that.
Yeah, but you don't have a see-through microwave.
Yeah, we do.
Do you?
It's enough of a screen that's a see-through.
fair. That's
We put a couple of these
Text
lights
Eric.
in.
Text Eric. Tell him to pick up peeps on the way.
Okay.
All right.
Send that text
We'll do
out.
that.
Hey,
You
Eric,
put peeps and toothpicks.
This will be a message from the past for Braun if he ever listens to this. We're sending you mental thoughts of getting peeps on your way over here, so please pick them up. And if you're hearing this now and you're remembering this, and you're lifting your finger up to the stereo speaker like you probably are as soon as the text comes your way, we love you. So, just to show all of our nerdiness, if it hasn't already been shown already, I wanted to pose a question to you guys and just see what the answer would be. You know how Dazzler from the X-Men is like the only musician kind of mutant?
Yeah.
there. She has the
You're
ability to
getting
do
real
lights.
nerdy at this
Oh,
point because
yeah.
nobody knows who the fuck Dazzler is.
Didn't
He's
she? No.
explaining. He's explaining.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
But that's not his
I-
question.
I thought she had.
She's
did she
in
have
the
an
X-Men
appearance?
video game, and I think she might be in the '90s show, but that's about it.
Yes, the animated series.
She was
Yeah.
replaced by Jubilee. Jubilee's in it instead of her.
I thought the
that's
later
right.
seasons.
No, it's
Yeah,
Jubilee.
I know for the original cast. Yeah, you're right on. But I
Yeah.
thought.
Dazzler made it.
Yeah, no,
They're-
she's,
Okay, they had
Alright,
a
well,
they had
you
an
guys are
abysmal.
go on.
She
Go
does
on.
do a cameo in the series, but she is
Yeah.
not a main
Go
character.
Yeah, no, not a main character.
She is
at
in
all.
the video
Yeah.
game though.
Because there's really not much to do with her. Like she's a musician, she's a rock star,
Yeah.
she's up there and she creates lights effects.
Are you? Yeah.
This was my question. If you guys could have one mutant power to go with the band and to make the live shows better, what would you pick?
I want to give people orgasms, baby, just by looking at them. Just like,
to-
oh, you're enjoying the show? Bam!
Just flash the baby
How about
blues
that?
at them and
Oh,
the
yeah.
second eye connection is made?
Boom! Feel it, guitar solo. Change pants. And we sell pants and underwear. There you go.
Hey, cross promotion.
Cross promotion 4.
Later Days underwear. Only in tidy whitey.
You know, that sounds
And
really
yoga
bad
pants.
because I don't like you tell me later days underwear, the first thought that I think of is a huge oversized diaper.
Well, yeah, then you don't have to leave.
Oh, true.
Keep watching, baby.
So you wouldn't want like the power to have people shit themselves while watching your show?
No.
Who would want
Whoa,
that?
that's negative.
I don't want anyone to
I'm
shoot
not gonna go
themselves.
see it Later Days. I just shat myself. I want to make it. I want to make it all good, baby.
Well, depending
make
on
you
your
feel nice.
audience, it could be the best like reaction ever, and there you go.
What about like the ability to make people more drunk in case you sound like shit?
I feel like
It's like, ooh, we need to.
the ability
This
the ability to have like a duplicate of myself that like comes out of myself and plays, so I can just
Go back to the man and
bar.
sleep.
Yeah,
You
I'm
want
gonna
the
go back to
multiple
the-
man. You want the ability to just multiple man it out.
It's like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
exactly.
sleep in the van. You fill in for me.
or like just like whatever, claws. Play like steel guitar with it.
Ooh,
Maybe
that would be something.
one extra hand, not two, because that might be crazy. What can I do with just one extra arm? Just one.
Sure can. I don't see why not.
Why not? Just coming
This
out
is
of my
your
neck.
this is your mutant ability.
Like
What would you want to
high fives
do?
while you play?
Hell yeah, man! Just boozing.
Oh,
We got a response. You're looking at your phone like there's a response from Eric.
Dazzler, no,
Oh, Dazzler. Okay.
is going
Fact
to
checking
be
piece of shit.
in the upcoming American cable television series
Oh, they all
for
suck.
FX
They all suck.
by
Who
Simon
cares?
Fuller, based on Marvel Comics.
If it's not any of the '90s shows, it's not good. I'm talking about the early '90s shows.
All right, so what were you picking? You want an orgasm?
Orgasm on you.
What do you want?
I just said to make people more drunk in case we just sound like shit. I mean, alcohol makes everyone sound better, so fuck it.
True.
So you want to warp the reality?
Yeah, why not?
Why not have like what Legion has then, and just be able to submerge them in like a live, in theater, like music video kind of style?
Legion the show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still
Like
on
because
Dawson's-
he's got the.
'cause I just
well,
finished Dawson's Creek.
see,
I'm
I
not there yet.
you're not there yet. You're slowly making your way through the CW
So you're a
shows.
decade and a half.
I'm on party. I'm on Party of Five, guys.
He's
Oh
a
my
decade
God.
and a half
He's
behind.
being serious about Party of
I
Five.
was big serious
no,
about
he's-
Dawson's Creek
He's definitely serious.
because I don't want to wait.
That was on tour.
For our lives to be over.
We had to watch that.
He
We didn't have to
literally
watch shit.
No, Nate literally upgraded to unlimited data so he could just keep watching.
No,
Party of
because
Five.
it was smart, and I'm saving $100, and because God, who I believe in, wants me to watch Party of Five. But I only believe
How is it? I won't preface it with how
in
good
it.
it
What do
is.
you think the show's about? How about that?
A party of 5 people. The parents died, and the
How
older
about a
brother
family
and
of
sister.
5 people?
Family of 5. Sorry. The parents died, and the older brother and sister have to raise the younger siblings, if I'm not mistaken.
See, I didn't ask for this.
Okay.
When Dawson's Creek ended, it queued up Party of Five, and I was like, this is delightful.
To go from that to the other, why did you not just go to, I don't know, a decent show like Buffy the Vampire
Because
Slayer?
I watched that like 2 years ago. What I need to watch, though, is Fringe. And I was going to seamlessly go from Dawson's Creek to Fringe to believe that...
Joshua Jackson.
That, like, you know, like maybe in an alternate reality, this is what happens to pacing. So we'll get
No,
there.
you don't want to. Fringes. No.
It's not worth it?
It stumbles. It's like what X-Files tried to be, where it was decent the first few seasons and the concept was all right, but then it just stumbled out of the gate when it got
I
too
feel like
big.
X-Files is hard to watch the first couple of, like, that first... Like, most of the first episodes are pretty hard to watch. That first episode's a hard watch.
Just because, like, the Monster of the Week style kind of thing? Or
Yeah, and you're like, I need to be like, it's 2017, and I have all these options. X-Files is a fucking long series. What's good? You know what I mean? Unlike fucking Twin Peaks, where you're just like, fuck, like out the gate.
So this is in general, if the Peanut Gallery wants to respond back for this subject matter, I would love to hear it. How many of you guys are familiar with the movie Almost Famous?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I said yeah as
All right.
I mean,
I'm on drugs.
yes, so good. Billy
So-
Kudrow, Kate Hudson,
Oh, fantastic film.
Cameron
There
Crowe.
Cameron Crowe.
Great lookout.
His when he did the Pearl Jam documentary, that got me actually back into Pearl Jam after not listening to over years.
I've
He
not
knows what
seen
he's
that.
doing.
It's very good.
It's you.
I
it's
shouldn't I?
Netflix.
Is it on there?
It should be.
What is it called?
It's not on
Probably
Netflix
not
anymore.
No.
Like
Hasn't been in a
Pearl
while.
Jam 20. I'll see if it's on Amazon Instant.
watch
I'll
this.
I'll let you.
Zip it on over to me.
Oh, yeah.
I'll Serbian film it to you.
You gotta watch his Sigur Rós one. That's the one.
For real?
He follows them. They play in like.
Jonesy?
They play in like
Cameron Crowe?
volcanoes and
Cameron
like
Crowe?
yeah.
No
They play in
shit.
like it's like they play like all outdoors and like on the sides of
Fuck,
mountains.
that's
and,
dope as shit,
Now
dude.
you're talking about my shit.
Why aren't you
I'll check
guys?
it.
Why don't you guys play that kind of venue? I would love to see that.
A volcano? We're working
Yeah.
on it.
Invite us. We're not death
Definitely
clock,
working.
man. That's some death clock shit
I'm
right there.
already there, man.
That's on your Hawaiian tour,
I've
right?
actually been speaking to Sven Smigelsbord,
We are playing on a mechanical troll that is
said-
360, 600,000 feet in the air.
we wanted the later days to play on the volcano holes, yeah? And we said, da.
Yeah, yeah.
So, it's not happening. I
It's a
mean,
question, but it's not a question. Yeah.
we say yeah,
Just
but
telling
it's
you
not
yes.
It's the rising inflection that sort of like makes it trail off.
You
It's
said
like,
no,
I'm
we
telling
said
you yes,
should
but it's
kill his
kind of a
tenants.
question.
Yeah.
See,
Yes.
Y'all seen Hostel? Just kidding. Carry on.
So what's the question?
The question I have is there's the moment when the whole band is like at odds and ends, and then they're on the tour bus on to the next stop, and to get this everybody back together, Tiny Dancer starts playing, and they all start
Great.
singing along to
It's
it.
great. What's
So
what's
my
our
question
glue
to the band
or
is,
song?
what song could start playing right now that you guys would all start singing along to?
Definitely Blue by Savage Garden.
Blue by Savage Garden.
It's it would be I want to dance with somebody is the correct answer to that.
I want to. We got.
I want to feel heat with somebody. I want somebody to love me. No, it'd probably be something by Slayer. Sam's choice.
Slayer?
Did all get us going? No. Like, honestly?
I'd get going on Slayer.
It would have to be. It would be like Michael Jackson, probably. It would be something weird.
Going MJ?
Yeah, probably.
Somebody 3 doors down, probably.
Our tastes are so eclectic, though.
I would
if
say-
you like really break everybody down for like what they like genuinely like, as, like, you know.
But there's no like connecting like stupid pop
I don't
song
really.
Glue.
There is.
Oh, for
we
sure.
have not found that yet.
Have
Well,
not
I
found
would
it yet?
say,
have not found that yet.
okay, so I don't know what the song per se is, but I can say that, well, Matt, I don't know how you feel about some of these bands, but I think that one of the, a few of the bands that we found common interest in were Third Eye Blind, Jimmy Eat World, Acceptance.
See, he doesn't really like Third Eye Blind though.
That's fine. I'm just like throwing out.
I'm
I'm just throwing out some
with
stuff there, but we definitely like. I mean, Jimmy Eat World, I think is a
But
big
you
binder.
wouldn't have me being like, sugar, I'm asphalt. And that's what he's like talking about. You wouldn't like, that would be like, salt, sweat, fuck yeah.
That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not saying we
That's
have
the
a
problem.
song. I'm saying we have like certain bands
Yeah.
that like bind us. I'm not gonna say we all agree on a song, but I think that there are certain bands that we can all agree on.
That's
There's
not the question.
So then, what on the road trip when you guys were doing the tour? What music were you listening to there?
That's so funny. This is the first tour.
headphones.
I will say, from the touring
Headphones,
veteran
baby.
over here, this is the first tour that there's not been a stereo. Everyone
What?
literally
Technology.
had their own headphones.
Technology,
It
baby.
was like fucking quiet and just eerie, and you just heard like every little nuance of the van that was ticking. And like when I toured, it was like 4 a.m. You're in Boise, Idaho, and you're in your underwear and you're pissed and you're drunk off Sambuca, and it's like, can you turn off Arch Enemy? Like, fuck
Arch
you,
Enemy, Central
dude.
Media,
Like,
great.
fuck this. This sucks. Like, that was great.
Now what we
Actually,
got
it was
is
fine.
we
great.
just, yeah, we've got a we all had headphones in. It was a beautiful experience. It's very
Like,
But yet,
pass the
certain
you
songs.
pass my charger to me.
yeah, it's charger.
text you.
That's right. Yeah, we would text each other about like, hey, you're right next to me.
Afford it. Smell that?
That happened.
Smell that? Smell that?
I did that.
You're
Hashtag
texting to each
later
other
dates.
in the
Hashtag-
enclosed
We
space.
actually did that on the way home.
We had farts.
We were texting each
There
other.
were farts.
We pretty much, yeah.
I was trolling you pretty hard
And you were
with
trying-
the pictures. So I
you
was
were-
like texting you pictures of like horrible things I was making of you.
It's true. You fucking asshole. But I love it. I love it. I love it.
So the song. What song were you belting out?
What was around now? I don't remember.
There was a Michael Jackson song. You brought it up.
It sounds like something I would do. I'm not saying it wasn't me. I'm sure it was, and I'm sure it was ridiculous. Because why would I sing something that people like really want to hear? You know, that's absurd.
I mean,
So no Smooth Criminal.
So-
You weren't
No, it
belting out,
would have been like
no Billie
it
Jean.
was a moment, like right before we started the podcast. We did a shot. We played Danger Zone.
Did I
And you guys
sing
all
Danger
had a
Zone?
moment. No,
Oh,
but it was a moment like that. Like the
fucking Danger
headphones.
Zone.
I'm pretty sure it
Logins,
happened,
bro.
It really happened in Chicago. We were coming up, and we kind of came up on Lakeshore Drive, and you started singing something, and it just happened.
What
in
was
the
it?
van. Everyone took their headphones off because, hey, there's Soldier Field. Hey, there's this. And Eric is being very touristy and being
well, they're like Sweet
Point.
Caroline,
Yeah.
fuck
Bum,
you stuff.
yeah.
No, it was not
someone
that.
in that park. I fucked someone on that bench.
I will say there was.
puked right there.
I will
in
say
the
there was,
church
like-
parking lot.
Oh, you know what? There was a lot of Alanis Morissette happening. Actually.
Oh,
no,
Fucking bye.
Oh, silly. This one I like being the corner guy.
God, this is so ironic.
And it's funny. It's so like there was no music in the van, no, which is great because I just whip out my phone and just press play and just kind of hold it
Yeah.
and let everybody just kind of look back and be like, "This guy's a piece of shit." And it's just like, I want you to know. You know, it's like, God, no, man, it's good. A lot of soul coughing on that tour.
So we know if the band.
I forgot about soul coughing.
So
Let the man go through.
That's
Love
a
that
great
shit.
band
That's my
name.
shit.
That's
That
a
is
great
my-
band name.
Love that band.
So-
I legitimately, not ironically, love that band.
Fucking worst band.
Soul coughing.
Soul coughing, man.
Soul coughing.
Super Bon. Super Bon. It's awful
Yeah.
in the best way.
Okay. Hey, we've all got our dirty skeleton in the closet.
The keyboard player. So if you don't know who Soul Coughing is, it's a band where like the singer kind of does poetry and sings like this all the time. They have a keyboard player that plays samples the whole time. It's really weird drummer and a stand-up bass player. And at the end of the band, the keyboard player said that the songs were his because he put out subliminal messages through his keyboard to make them write the songs that they wrote, and was totally serious about it. That's my story about Soul Coughing. I think it's great. Do you remember Super Bon Bon? This is all over MTV.
MTV?
Yeah, in the 90s.
Oh, well. I didn't really. Well, on occasion I'd watch MTV, but it was when it was still its rock stuff.
Did you move upside and let the man go through? Good band. All right.
What's their famous song? What's that?
This
called?
is the thing. Oh, I don't need to walk around in
Oh,
circles.
yeah.
What's the name of that song?
It's called Circles.
Let me find it for the crowd.
Is it
There it
the-
is.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
everyone.
It's a
will
great
know
song.
Soul Coughing.
Whatever. Hey, I'm here by me. I'm here.
Why can't that be your guys' tiny dancer?
This is our tiny dancer because they don't like this shit.
You
And I
know
just like it because it's different. I don't know.
Is this your favorite song, Brendan?
I like it.
Forever. Always that one. Who is this?
Alright, that's enough of that.
Heavy hearts are weighing us down. It's not too late to forgive our mistakes. Forget the past, let's make this last. Escape our yesterdays. We're running from all that we became.
Well, that's going to be a good note for us to leave on today as we're running out of time. Please come back for the second episode where we continue the second half of our conversation with the band Later Days. Once again, I do highly recommend going out and checking out their album. They are, once again, on Spotify. You can see them on Amazon Music, iTunes, just anywhere that you find great music. Coincidentally enough, their great music will be there as well. Catch them up on social media. I follow them myself on Instagram, and it's at Later Days TX. Later Days TX. As for us, if you want to go ahead and follow us on social media, we are Jett Theory Radio, Jett Theory Radio. You can put a .com on the end of that to go to our website, or that's our handle on both Instagram and Twitter. And we've also got a YouTube channel where you'll find complete episodes as well as snippets of some video that we take during the show. Mr. Shady Justice, any parting words for those that tuned in and decided to tune you out this week?
No, I don't have any parting words, but this was a fun one.
That it was. Thank you guys, and until next time, James, take us home.